welcome to Work in Progress, where you write and we read. Wait, that's not what it is. Is it we read? I don't know. That's what it is today. Okay. I'm Echo.
And I'm Aislin.
Yeah. Oh, I said I did a little bit different. There's like a running joke where I always say yeah or nice, but I said like yeah. It sounded a little different, but it was a yeah, so oops.
And it's on theme, right? I think.
It's on theme. I get so hyped. I'm like excited to be hanging out with friends, and also I guess I love saying my name apparently because I'm just like, yeah, we did the intro, the one scripted part, amazing.
Well done. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Kitty, you can't sit on my face, okay?
I mean,
all right?
They can, but not right now.
I don't want him to.
So, do you want to like tell the audience what you do?
Oh Lord, what do I do? I think, okay, yeah. Primarily, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also a fanfic writer and trying to be an author, hopefully. I've got a goal to get published this year.
That's such a good goal. I wish I was confident in myself enough to make that my goal. Are you thinking of self-publishing? Just to get off topic.
It's a possibility. I'm putting some feelers out to a couple agents that are open to my particular brand of bullshit, so.
Oh, like you have connections already?
Working on them, yeah, sort of.
Awesome. I sent out 11 query letters so far for my book. I am told that it gets to be in the hundreds, so I just have to work on that.
Yeah, and the not receiving a response is killer for me.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's get into some questions, because I want to know more about your writing.
Sure.
Yeah. What made you start writing?
Oh, honestly, I really couldn't tell you. I just remember, and I know I was doing it before this, but I just remember composing what I guess you would call poems in kindergarten. They were basically just imagery describing things that I thought were really pretty in 4-year-old language. I don't really remember what made me do it. I just felt like I needed to. And I kind of kept doing that, and it didn't really have any shape to it until I was in 4th grade. And I read a book called Baby by Patricia McLachlan. I think that's how you say her name. But it was a book that was very much about poetry and imagery through words, and about how words can comfort in grief and pain. And it was really poignant for me, kind of changed the trajectory of my life, and it wasn't long after that before the urge to write poetry became the urge to tell stories. And now it's just something I have to do or I go crazy.
That's awesome. I can't believe you even remember kindergarten, honestly.
I sometimes wish I didn't, but it's there. I remember being pulled up to the front of the class and made to read the poem that I had written, which was terrifying.
Those monsters.
So, yeah, I'm telling you what, it was the worst.
I started writing when I was 14. I could pinpoint the exact moment because it was, in fact, when I started writing the book that I am trying to get published now.
Aw.
The first draft of it.
I have cycled through so many stories and abandoned and cannibalized so many. I think that's impressive.
I wrote a whole first draft, wrote a whole second story first draft, and then I was like, actually, I hate the first one, and I rewrote the whole first draft. And now I'm trying to get that draft published, and I'm working on the sequel. I'm halfway through it.
Good luck. It's hard, I know.
Yeah. Especially when no one wants to read it.
I can relate to that very well, yes.
But clearly people like to read your work because you get commissions sometimes.
On occasion. It's rare, but yes, it happens.
What got you into commissions?
I needed cash.
Fair enough.
I have 2 children and they need things. That was pretty much it. I found a commission to write what functionally amounts to audio porn for women, and that's where I got off.
Amazing. I hear a lot of people start their careers, art, writing, etc., in the not
Mhm.
safe for work category.
It's a great place to start. Everybody needs porn.
I guess so.
And most people are shockingly easy to satisfy on that front, too, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious, just to follow up on that, I'm curious, like, you said what you started off as, but, like, how did you build a repertoire or portfolio?
Well, I'm still working on that, so I'll answer when that's finished. Mostly it's just, for me, it's like, well, I tried and it came out pretty good, so I guess we'll see if other people like it. Really, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I've had to provide a writing sample, it usually tends to be a horror sample because they're a bit more punchy and deliver better results faster.
Nice.
My cat's having a problem.
Oh, how dare.
He wants to be held so bad. Dimitri, do fuck off.
You've been writing since kindergarten, so
Yep.
you got a lot of years of writing under your belt. But I'm wondering, was there any point where you're like, I am ready for commission work? How long did it take you, or like what kind of practice was necessary before you felt you were ready to like be paid for your work?
I would say I'm probably still not ready, according to myself. Part of that is perfectionism. I want everything that I create to be perfect, and it never is because, human. But the other part of that is that I do feel like there's still quite a bit more growing to do. There are genres I haven't touched, character voices I haven't even tried, things that I definitely still struggle with. So, I mean, to me, the answer is just to keep writing, keep trying.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that I'm qualified, and then once I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a tutor, or I'm going to apply for tutoring job, like that kind of thing, I'm like, actually, like, just like internally freaking out, like, I don't know if I'm qualified, but really it's just like, pretend you are until you have enough practice. Like,
no, you just act confident enough and people will believe you. I promise.
Yeah, that's how it works. And when I say that, it sounded like my usual brand of sarcasm, but no, it that's kind of how all jobs are. You're not super experienced until you do it.
It's all adulthood, really. We are all just out here pretending as hard as we can that we know what's going on.
I try not to seem as if I know what's going on, because then people expect too much of me.
See, you got it figured out. I did the opposite thing, and look what it did for me.
I am currently applying for jobs because I was going to be full-time student, and then I had to drop out for money reasons. But
sorry.
So I'm currently looking for jobs. I applied for some tutoring jobs and stuff, but I would like to get into commissions. I've never actually written fanfic. So some of these questions are for me, some of them are for a general audience.
Well, I hope I can be helpful. Reddit is the place to go. And if you can tolerate it, the furries are the people who have the money and will pay you.
Oh yeah, aren't furries like in NASA a lot? They're all
They
like
are
smart.
everywhere.
They're so smart.
They're all over. They really are, and they have a lot of disposable income, apparently. So
got that rocket ship money.
Yeah, they got that rocket ship money for sure. Some of my best commissions have come from furries, and you just like, okay, just pretend it's Omegaverse and go.
Amazing. I was looking on Reddit the other day, and I was like, how old of posts should I still respond to? Because there's like months old posts.
I do. I respond to them when they're months old. Sometimes you get a hit, sometimes you don't. It's one of those situations where it's like the volume is the thing. You just apply to everything you can, and sooner or later something bites.
Same with queries.
Pretty much.
11.
Ooh, hang in there.
It's like applying for jobs, and it's one of my least favorite things to do.
It's the worst. It really is.
I'm on Query Tracker, and I just have a Google Doc with all of the answers, and I just copy paste them, because each form has a different way of phrasing it, but they want the same answers, so I just copy paste paragraphs.
That's smart. I'm going to take that tip.
Yeah, and even that, I'm like, so boring.
What can you say? I have several hundred followers on AO3.
Damn, you could say that.
I guess nowadays you could. I'm from a different era. Like, I'm from a day where if you were a writer and you said, I write fanfic, you might as well have said, I kill puppies in my spare time, because people would react about the same.
What do you like about fan fiction that differs from other writing?
I think primarily, like a lot of writers, I'm extremely lazy. And I don't, if I can avoid it, why would I put in the work to lore and world building and setting scenes and establishing character patterns and all that? In fic, I don't have to worry about it. You already know. You know what a Aziraphale's bookshop looks like. You know what the Avengers Tower looks like. I don't have to describe it to you. I don't have to waste my time.
You know what his feet look like. Work,
yeah, right? You know. I don't need to tell you. And there's also in-jokes that I can make, and they're fun to make. So, I can make jokes about the fact that Crowley doesn't actually wear shoes, and that's funny, and I don't have to explain it.
I don't know that. I don't know that one. Does he not wear shoes?
I know. No, he manifests them.
Oh, I knew that.
He's walking around barefoot all the time.
Yeah, he manifests his whole outfit.
Yes, it's hilarious to me.
There was a comic that was like, when the miracle blocker happens, all his clothes disappeared.
However they pronounce it. Their stuff is amazing.
Yeah, it's like all his clothes disappear. It's just like, what?
I didn't. They're utterly naked.
Just like, I didn't know it would happen.
What do you expect me to do about it? But yeah, no, it's exactly that. I can make jokes like that in fic writing. And I don't have to put the work into setting the joke up and then, remembering to deliver the punchline, because I often forget. So that's nice. And also there's the community. When I came into fanfic writing, it was a bunch of baby millennials, and we descended on fanfiction.net and a whole bunch of forums, like a tidal wave. And I don't think the boomers and the Gen Xers that were already there, I don't think they knew what to do with us. But we kind of changed the landscape. But because there were so many of us and so few of them, we were kind of teaching each other communally how to write via the comments. So we would ask for critiques and others would offer critiques. And that's most of how I learned to write. It was a huge deal for me. I lived in a really rural area. There was no creative writing classes anywhere near me. And the only person that did have a college degree was only interested in military history. So fandom community was really a lifesaver.
I've had ideas and I've been thinking about writing fanfic, but I'm on the fence because I'm just like, I do so much already. I have a podcast, I have a webcomic, I have art, I have book, I have other book, I have other book. I have so much going on.
So what I'm hearing is you have ADHD.
Yeah. How did you know?
Too.
Woo.
Because like recognizes like.
For a while, I had like this organization going where I was like, okay, I can do 4 activities at a time. One of them's a sport or active activity. One of them's art related. One of them's work. And then the 4th one, I don't remember. Maybe it was only 3. I was like, I could do 3 things at a time. And I'll just rotate out whenever I feel bored. And then I just lost it.
Yeah, those systems work great as long as you can keep your hands on them. But the minute the first shiny thing comes along, it's a matter of willpower. And I don't have that, so.
I am a crow.
Yeah, magpie. Is it shiny? I want to see it. Can I touch it? Can I keep it?
I am juggling so much right now. I don't know if I want to get into writing fanfic, but also, I got ideas. I'm an ideas man.
Write them down and put them in a folder. That's what I do. I have so many docs sitting in a folder on my Google Drive that are just half-assed idea that now makes no sense.
Those are my favorite.
Just last night I was watching this show, Expedition Unknown, and it's basically just this guy chasing down historical mysteries and stuff. And I was sitting there watching it, and I just immediately had this idea for a Good Omens fanfic about treasure hunters finding something of Aziraphale and Crowley's, and they have to surreptitiously regain it, so people don't figure out what it is actually. And then I was like, no, you can't. Stop that. You have too many. So into the vault it goes.
Bye-bye.
Maybe it'll come back out. We'll see.
Anyway, to summarize your answer to the last question, you like fan fiction better because it's less work?
It is a lot less work. I mean, fan fiction is great, but it is a little constricting. Like, if I'm going to write a Good Omens fanfic, there are kind of only so many directions I can come at that from that work thematically within the original work. I mean, you can always do AUs, which they're awesome. Not really my style, but awesome. Original work, there's a greater canvas that I can mess with. And I really enjoy that, but it does take a lot more effort, and it's also really isolating. There's not a fan community that I can go interact with, and I'm terrible at making friends, so.
It is so hard to find critique partners that are good at critiquing.
It is impossible. And there's like a local writing group that me and Tuxie tried to join, because we were like, yay, critique partners, this will be fun. And we got in there, and it was a bunch of old white ladies in their 80s. And we were like, oh no. This is not for us, obviously.
Well, can't show them my smut.
Right? They were like, so what do you write? And I'm like, gay porn?
But
I also like upsetting boomers, so.
Oh yeah, so you actually had a great time when you were there, is what you're telling me.
Oh, I had a great time. Tuxie was very nervous, but I had a blast.
Just like teaching these 80-year-olds new words.
I actually wound up giving kind of like a little TED talk on what fan fiction even was, because they were like, "Why would anybody do that?" And I was like, "Let me teach you a thing."
The community is already there.
It's so nice. Go look at it and don't judge. Maybe.
You're allowed to judge some things, I think.
Quietly in your head. Don't say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for. No, I'm just kidding. Don't go talking on Twitter shit. So, how does your experience with fan fiction and, the communities surrounding it influence your original work? Very similar to kind of what we were talking about.
Yeah, I would say that there's definitely been some influence, especially back and forth. I write a lot of Omegaverse stuff, and that's purely a fandom invention. So, that wouldn't even be there if not for fandom, Obviously, with the community, there's been a lot of learning. I've learned tons about how to better wield imagery, for example. I can get kind of lost in a lot of purple prose because I think words are pretty, and I don't know when to shut up. But through the community, I have learned how to curtail that and use it more sparingly and more effectively. So it's definitely influenced me as a writer.
Awesome. I love to hear growth.
I think it's the kind of thing that most writers should be doing, honestly, if for no other reason than the ability to take a pair of characters, like, I don't know, for example, Good Omens is Xerophone Crowley, plop them in a coffee shop AU and figure out why is it different. That's excellent exercise right there as a writer.
Very good. I do desire that, community. A lot of my life as a writer has been, man, I'm so lonely. No one wants to hear about my hyperfixation.
Oh, God. Can relate, yes.
Yeah. So, literally, in the last couple days, there's been, 3 people, including you, that are like, I'll read your work. And I'm like, you will?
I love reading other people's stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah. This morning, the prologue and chapter 1, someone read it and they're like, this is kind of boring.
Oh, boo.
And I'm like, thank you for the feedback. No one's told me that, and I've been asking about it. And they're like, I won't read anymore. They gave me really good feedback, and then they're like, I'm gonna dip. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Damn, you were super useful.
Damn, I wish you would stay and criticize me some more, please.
Yeah, no.
Tell me it's shit.
Both my partners will read my stuff, and they'll be like, it's so good. And it's like...
That's what my grandma does.
It's like, no, you're required to say that because you love me for some reason. I need you to put on your thinking cap, please.
I want to know why it's bad.
Tell me why it sucks, because I know it does. I try that with Tuxie all the time. She says, well, it doesn't suck, so. She's the worst.
Do you want to read us the piece you prepared?
Oh, okay. If you'd like. I'm not sure. It could be too rough. It is pretty dark.
Do we want? Let's say some content warnings. I haven't read the piece yet, so.
Okay, so for content warnings, it's kind of post-torture scene, so like there's no actual torture going on within the piece. It references previous, and that's pretty much the only real thing. Also, a potential threat to another character, I guess.
Okay, I'm down.
Haster's about to get his shit fucked. That's what's up.
Oh, we love to hear it.
I love that too. Yeah, for sure. I'm not doing the accents, just warning you.
Please don't.
Okay, thank God. All right, so for context, this is Crowley waking up after a torture scene, or kind of coming back to himself, more or less. Currently using femme pronouns, just for clarity.
This is Good Omens.
Yes, Good Omens.
For peoples that don't know.
For the poor people, for the plebes. This is Good Omens. Get on our level. Okay, here we go. The pain stopped. The lack was a novelty, but she didn't move to determine its source. She remained where she was, limp, eyes closed, mind blissfully empty. There was nothing but the pain, and if the pain stopped, that was fine. Nothing was fine. It didn't matter. She could hear voices faintly. Dagon. Her corporation shivered violently, reacting instinctively to the voice that had narrated her living nightmare for what felt like surely all of time. She ignored the shivering and the voices. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered. But then, like the first break of daylight over the horizon after a dark night, something familiar and warm bloomed in her awareness. It was far off, but getting closer, growing stronger and brighter every second. For a long moment, she didn't understand what it was. It was so bright in her awareness, a luminous klaxon she couldn't ignore, something buried under layers of protective apathy, screaming at her to not look away, to reach for it, to call for it, to open to it, Aziraphale. The name came like summer in her heart, like dawn breaking, like cool water on heated skin, like the steady rhythm of a familiar, stalwart heart. She inhaled deeply, corporation twitching as awareness surged painfully through it. Just the sense of her angel drew her out from the walls of her mind, reaching back to him from over the distance with all the strength she had left. She could feel him reaching back, metaphysically trying to grab onto her, find her. She was too bewildered and weak to help, in awe of the fact that something like him could even exist in the bleak landscape of her mind. She could feel his panic, his worry, his rage. "What the fuck are you saying?" Dagon's voice hissed, suddenly piercing through the fog of her thoughts. She twitched minutely and forced herself to stay limp and just listen. The blank, apathetic shell in her mind was cracking open, but she held it in place by force of will alone for just a little longer. "I'm saying," Haster snarled back, "I'm saying that bloody angel broke through the gates and now he's—" "Keep your fucking voice down," Dagon growled. "It's one fucking angel. What? Deal with him before I deal with you." "No one will go near him," Haster shot back furiously. "Not after he discorporated a few dozen in that bloody shop of his." "Bloody fucking heaven," Dagon snapped. Something heavy crashed across the room. "Do I have to do everything myself? Stay here. If you can't be useful in literally any other way, just stay here and watch him. I mean it, you buffoon. Don't take your eyes off him, not for a second." "Yes, Lord Dagon," Haster replied back surly. There were sounds, retreating bootsteps, a door closing, newer footsteps approaching. Crowley remained utterly lax and still. Whoever approached her, presumably Haster, stopped a few feet away and was quiet and unmoving. "Fucked you up proper, didn't he?" Haster noted quietly. Crowley didn't react. "Don't play stupid. I know you're listening, Snake. You're always listening. Like the treacherous little worm you are." Crowley lifted her head and cracked open her swollen eyes. She could barely see Haster in front of her, little more than a greasy smear in her vision. She cracked a smile, ignoring the fresh well of blood dripping down her chin. "Oh, Haster," she raps. "You stupid, stupid demon." Haster just chuckled dryly. "Always with your jokes," he muttered. "Give it a rest." Before Crowley could reply, a sudden burst of divinity from elsewhere in hell swept past them like an aftershock. Haster blinked stupidly, and Crowley began to laugh. She couldn't really put anything into it. Everything hurt too much. Haster just stared at her, feigning nonchalance and not quite managing it. "Run," she rattled out to him, her dry throat failing so that it came out as a whisper. Haster only blinked it back for a moment before a startled laugh tumbled out of him. "You're cracked," he muttered, shaking his head. "Dagon cracked you." "You need to run, Haster," Crowley repeated seriously. "I'm not a traitor, unlike you," the other demon sneered. "I mean it. Run, Haster. I'm not a coward, Haster shouted back. I am a loyal servant of hell. I believe in our cause, our revolution. If your pet angel is stupid enough to show his soft face here, I will proudly fight for my lord in hell like a proper demon, not try to save anyone. Shut up, Crowley hissed. You stupid bastard. You think I give a fuck about you, or hell, or any of that shotting shite? I'm not trying to save your worthless existence, idiot. I'm trying to protect him. She jerked her chin towards a steadily growing glow of divinity. You should, Haster told her, gloating like the idiot he was. If someone else doesn't defeat him, I will. Crowley laughed again at that, pityingly. Stupid, stupid Haster, she giggled hysterically. You can't really be this moronic. You're not going to beat him. She giggled again at the idea, shrill and mad. He's going to destroy you, blot you out of existence. There won't even be a stain left when he's done. If he finds you in here with me, looking like this, she whistled. Bad luck. You know how principalities are when their property is damaged. For the first time since they'd begun this little tete-a-tete, Haster shrank back a little, already wan-faced, blanching further. I didn't. Crowley crowed in her delighted glee. Do you think he'll care? She asked, laughing. I mean, really, do you think he'll be in the mood to stop and listen to your explanation? She cackled at his rapidly melting bravado. You fucked up, Haster. You stole from the last principality in heaven, and he's coming to take back his prize. He's going to raise everything between him and his goal, and he's going to be really thorough about eliminating potential threats. That's twice now you've tried to take his demon. I wonder how forgiving he's feeling. Almost on cue, another burst of divinity hit like a bomb, closer this time. The resultant shockwave hit them much faster. Haster shifted uncomfortably, glancing at the door. Ooh, Crowley purred. He's mad. Done.
Amazing.
Yeah. Compliments my one weakness.
Oh, horrible.
Thank you, much better.
Horrible. I can't believe that
The most awful.
the most awful. No. I don't know if this was on purpose or not, but I did notice that the demons didn't use she pronoun for Crowley.
Yes, that was purposeful. They were misgendering through the entire scene.
Rude.
Quite.
Rude.
We figured demons don't get gender anyway, so might as well.
Beelzebub is non-binary, no?
The notable exception.
Man, I really liked it. I wanted more. I'm mad at you now for not finishing the scene.
It's all on AO3.
How dare you?
I know. I'm awful.
Monster, really.
Basically, yes.
I'm just a fanboy here, just like, oh my god, Crowley was like, Aziraphale, I'm your property. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's admitting it now.
Themes.
He's admitting it now.
Yeah. That fic is like over 200,000 words now. Ooh. God help me.
200,000. That's more than my book.
It's too many, one might say.
That's probably like more than all of the Harry Potters. Not combined, but...
No, that's quite a bit more.
Yeah. I think I once looked up how many words the Harry Potters were, because I was like trying to get a perspective of how long a book would be.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they have the total of the 7 books? The total words of all 7 is 1,084,170 words.
Good Lord.
Well, that's all 7, though.
I mean, still. But I think last time I checked, the longest written work ever in history was a Pokemon fanfic.
Exciting. I don't know what's
it's like
in
3
that.
million words or something. Apparently it's like a fic this guy's been working on since he was like 12, so like I imagine the quality is variable, but still that's impressive.
Very. My book, the one I'm trying to get published currently is actually I'm just trying to get people to read it, but I'm also sending out queries, and I will be changing it based on the feedback I get, but also I'm still sending out queries even though I'm editing it slightly based on feedback. That book is 117,000 words.
So Taxi and I also have a novel, actually it's a trilogy that we're working on, and that one, just the first book, is sitting at 130,000 right now.
I have to wait. I have to visualize the number. 130. Oh, that's more.
It's a too big number.
Mm-hmm. Quite big.
Yeah, it's too big. There's
more than a paperweight.
There's a lot.
It's like a thesaurus.
And trying to decide what to cut is impossible.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's too many good scenes. I would love to like make someone just read my whole book and be like, cut that, cut that, cut that.
That would be amazing. I think that's what editors and literary agents are for, but
Wild.
Finding one seems to be tricky.
Finding one who will work for free is even harder.
That's extra tricky, yes.
Very difficult. That's why I have you. No. I'm teasing.
I'm doing my best. I'm sorry I'm slow.
Nah. It's good. Anyone reading it is a delight to me.
Aw. Well, I feel the same way about my stuff. It's like, oh, you actually tolerated my words? You're so sweet. I love you.
Let's kiss. No. I kind of have... Maybe it's the tism, but... I kind of... if I'm dating someone and they read my work, I'm, like, immediately, like, 3 times more attracted to them for the rest of the relationship.
Yeah, it helps somehow.
It's like, oh, you're reading a thing that I put my heart into, so you're like, it's like you're taking the time to read me.
Yeah.
The book is me.
Funnily enough, that's actually how I met Tuxie. We met on a writing server on Discord, and we actually met because I was like, I had just finished watching Good Omens, the first season, and I was like, please God, someone talk to me about Good Omens, tell me someone has seen it. And she was like, I've seen it, I'll talk to you. So we started talking there, and from there we started talking about each other's projects. And I told her about mine, which was this crazy polyamorous urban fantasy story. And she was like, oh, can I read it? So I was like, well, yeah, sure, here's the prologue. And then the next thing I knew, she was like, hey, so I need the rest of it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, I need the rest of it. I read it, like, in a day, the stuff you gave me.
Oh, good Lord, I'm sorry.
I was like,
there's more, I'll give it.
Yeah, I, like, woke up from a trance, and I was like, dude, I've been reading this for 6 hours today.
Oops.
Oopsie.
That's one of the better compliments I've ever received. The best one still goes to, you made me throw my phone. And I was like, yes. But yeah, no, Tuxie read the rest of that project, and then, like, 6 months later, she was like, hey, I want to come visit you. And I was like, cool. And then she did, and the whole time I'm over here like, gosh, I have such a crush on this person. God, I like her so much. Don't blow it. Don't be weird. Don't be creepy. You can do this.
Don't be weird.
I'm over here, that guy from the movie Warm Bodies, don't be creepy, don't be creepy, don't be creepy, don't be creepy. And I did my very best, and apparently I did good, because 3 months later she was like, hey, I have a confession. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I'm kind of in love with you. And I was like, the fuck? I'm sorry, it sounded like you said you were in love with me.
I must have heard you wrong.
That can't be it. And she was like, no, dumbass, I am. And I was like, oh, I thought you had better judgment.
This is the perfect love story. Write a biography.
Oh, no, I don't deserve this. I don't know why this happened.
They've fallen for your trap.
I'm behind her like,
So the love potion was a success.
Apparently. Now she's here helping me raise my kids and shit. I don't know.
Wild.
It's insane.
Must be really strong potion.
I did a real good job, apparently.
It might wear off if she knows.
Exactly. She's asleep upstairs, and at some point she's going to come down here and tease me for being a goober.
Awesome. Thank you for reading. Thank you for hanging out with me.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. And also, do you want to plug any of your projects, your social media, etc.?
Oh, I mean, you can find me under my tag. Same thing I use on Discord, the Queen Ashling, on Tumblr and on Instagram. But don't expect a ton from me. I reply to DMs. I'm great about that, but I do not post.
Do you want to plug your AO3?
Oh yeah, same tag, Queen Aislin. I've got the long fic with Tuxie, which is the one that I just read from. That one's called Something I'm Made For. Yeah, that's the title.
I'm going to have all that linked in the description of this video. So if you have trouble spelling people's names like I do, that'll work out. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to plug my Patreon because I need cash. Please subscribe.
Patreon. It's amazing.
Do it. You can if you have money. All the furries that work at NASA, please subscribe.
Go, you brilliant furries. We love you.
Also, that should be in the description, and as well as the email you can send up to 6K words to and have it perhaps featured on one of the normal episodes of this podcast. If we read your work, you will know because I will probably message you back, and etc., etc. Okay.
Etc.
Bye.
Bye-bye.